Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I need you tonight. I'm trying to have you by my side, further than we ever been. I'll jump on 100 flights, we'll drive a million miles all night. I'll do whatever I can. 'Cause when I'm with you, girl, it's everything feels everything wanted and more. Wanna hold you close, baby, tell you that you're the only thing I need in this world. You're everything I wanted and more. Those feelings, they got me. You're moving that body. I gotta let you know. Yeah, forever be with me, my heaven, eternity. Never gonna let you go. So baby, don't you ever go. When I'm with you, girl, it's everything feels right. Everything wanted and more. I wanna hold you close, baby, tell you that you're the only thing I need in this world. When I'm with you, girl, it's everything feels right. Everything wanted more. I wanna hold you close, baby, tell you that you're all you need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm at
Mm,
work right now. What's going on? What's going on over there? How you? You doing good? Hold on, let me see if I can.
yep.
I, okay, it's my first live, y'all, so we're a little rusty. Okay, so all right, so we got a lot to talk about tonight. I'm at work right now, and because I'm at work right now, I have to try to get this live in. This is my first live, so we're gonna kind of go in and freestyle it. Um, man, there's so much to talk about, man. I was on YouTube today, and all of a sudden these Epstein lives came up, and I'm just like, I'm not really into the Epstein thing, but I was just curious to know what's it about. You know what I'm saying? They said they released the files today, and I'm like, they were showing the pictures, and when I tell you that Bill Clinton was all over those pictures, yo, I was like, and Michael Jackson and Chris Tucker. Like, did you hear about this tonight?
No.
Man, like you gonna hear about it all weekend. But they're basically saying that Chris Tucker's movie coming up is gonna be a dub because he's all over these Epstein files with pictures on looks like different occasions maybe. So it's definitely it's definitely looking crazy for Chris Tucker right now. And
No.
if I was if I was Michael Jackson's family or Chris Tucker, I'd definitely get a PR team. Um, I think they said the actor Chris Hasby. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I think they were saying. I think they were saying Chris Hasby, the actor. He was in the Epstein file, and so it's real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's all over these pictures and these Epstein files. So like, I just was just shocked because I'm looking at these pictures and I'm thinking like, what in the heck do they got in correlation with Epstein? Like,
Right.
I'm just thinking like, did they were they was he inviting them out to vibe with him just on some party stuff, or was it more than that? It's just like it shocked everybody when they saw the Chris Tucker and Michael Jackson, Diana Ross was in those pictures. I mean, Chris Hasby, the actor. I mean, these are people that's really icons in what they do. So it just really threw everybody off to see them in those pictures, man. So I know they're gonna be talking about this for the next couple of weeks. Uh, the more these pictures and files are ran through by so many people, because you know these YouTubers are gonna tear them pictures up, and it's real crazy, real crazy. Give me a minute. Let me send out. Let me see if I can look at this real quick. Give me a 1 second. I gotta check on something. Hold on, y'all. So give me 1 second. We're freestyling this tonight. Give me about 2 minutes. I gotta do something real quick. Technical
Right.
problems. So we're trying to iron out these little technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back with y'all. Hold on. I lost count of all the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you see? Or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? Was there, go back, so bad, block out the memories. Yeah, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birth name. There's no record on the same, love it in the worst way. You've been gone away, since you've been gone away. You've been gone away. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday, your favorite position. Do we still have chemistry? Yeah. Since you've been gone away so. Okay, I'm back, y'all. We're gonna get into the topic for tonight. Um, we're talking about the Epstein files. Man, Chris, Michael Jackson, Hannaby, whatever that. I don't know if it's Hannaby or the actor Chris Hansby or something like that. Yeah, y'all need a PR team within 24 hours to put out a statement because y'all might be getting a lot of backlash. So I know that was the hottest topic for tonight. I also saw Ice Spice attended some kid show. I'm thinking, and she wore this revealing outfit, and I'm just thinking like Ice Spice, baby girl, what are you doing? Why would you wear a revealing outfit like that to a kids award show with a bunch of kids there? it kind of blew my mind. Like I didn't understand what was going on, but yeah, that was kind of crazy. You know, Ice Spice, man, she's got talent. I just think that she doesn't have anybody around her team that really knows what it takes to really like break an artist. Like, you know, if you really think that you about to just hop on some drill beats and give that New York feel vibe for 3 records, that's just not gonna cut it because a lot of people are gonna get bored of that. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta come with innovation in your sound as an artist. You know what I'm saying? That's why Kanye West is the great. You know what I'm saying? Because he's different. He gives you different sounds. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it's going to take to really break out as a new artist. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a different feel and different music. You know, the music has to be open. You know what I'm saying? Has to be something that everybody can relate to at once. You know, the West Coast has to feel it. The East Coast have to feel it. You know, everybody has to um, feel it at one time so that the impact can be there. So the buzz can still keep going. You know, just because you're on a label, the label can only do so much on the the technical technology side, meaning getting your music heard on playlists and the interviews. I mean, you have to do more as far as in that studio. A lot of people think you just gonna put out these songs and then magic gonna happen because you got a machine. And even Drake's experiencing that ain't gonna really work like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep box yourself in as an artist with just one sound. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I get my coals back in here. I don't know what happened to my coals. Pretty sure she had something to do. But yeah, like as an artist, you definitely have to be versatile. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely have to bring that heat because there's just so many new artists nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And every 5 minutes there's a new artist on a big label. You know, labels are an artist like candy wraps in a jar. You know what I'm saying? You get an artist at a label like a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to compete every day with so many other artists out there. You know, and I just see a lot of artists be making mistakes out there. You know, like Ice Spice, and I know Drake's trying to figure it out. So I think he's the only one that really gets how to really be a big artist. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your lady records, but you also have to do a record that the fellas can get with, and you know, and you also have to put out records that have substance too, because that's how you connect personally with all of your fans. That's what Nicki did. Nicki Minaj did. She gave you a record that had substance in it that everybody could relate to. That wasn't a club record or a love record. It was just something with substance that everybody could use and help, you know, to maybe get through whatever or whatever like that. Um, but yeah, you know, speaking of music artists, man, I keep seeing Wale doing all of these interviews. Wale has an amazing new album, but I just think, man, he just got to stop doing all these interviews and maybe link up with some streamers or maybe like one of those streamers that go out and about and do things outside. Like, I think people want to see his outgoing side more than him just being too serious all the time. I just think you can do 1,000 interviews, but if you're an introvert, the interviews are kind of going to go to waste and come off as boring. You know what I'm saying? So I think Wiley needs to link up with some uh, some content creators that maybe can bring out his outgoing side, maybe do some activities or something. I don't know if I'm trying to think trying to think what shows he could do. Maybe he can do. Uh, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe he need to go to California and link up with one of uh, those Hollywood TV shows where they give Hollywood news or something like that. I don't know. Make them do an activity or something. I don't know. Wale, bro, you got to do more than just do interviews, bro. You got to do more than that, man. You got to show your outgoing side. You're too mystique. You're too mystique, and you're too introverted. You got to be outgoing nowadays. The mistakeness in the artist is gone. Those days are over with. You can be boring to your audience like that because they're assuming so much music and content that by the time they get to you, they're bored. So you have to show them your outgoing side instead of your boring interview side. You know what I'm saying? So that was just something I felt like other artists need to learn from Wale. You know, but yeah, if y'all didn't see those Ice Spice pictures, I think I'm gonna post them up on my channel post page. Post those pictures up so y'all can see those Ice Spice pictures. Ice Spice, man. I'm just trying to think who gave Ice Spice the idea to wear that outfit to a kid's like a bootleg Kids Choice Awards. Like Ice Spice, baby girl, what are you doing? Yes, I'm at work right now. By the way, I forgot to tell y'all that. Yes, people do work on Fridays, but yes, I'm at work right now. But yeah, it's a lot going on tonight. A lot going on. I saw Tiana Taylor, the lovely singer Tiana Taylor, an actress. I think she finalized her divorce today. So that was something that caught my attention. I thought they were gonna really stick it out together, stick it out a long time. But I think because she's a visionary with her artistry, I know she does a lot of directing and she does the music thing. I think he's a busy guy. Just think maybe sometimes when you're two people in the business, you don't got time for each other like that. You kind of grow apart. But I wish the best for those both people. I know Tiana Taylor just put out some. She just put out some great music. Y'all need to check it out. I think she just dropped the album. I did post a couple of clips I saw from her YouTube channel when she dropped some songs, and she definitely got some heat up there, man. So y'all make sure um, y'all check that out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to see. I guess my co-host fell asleep, y'all. You gotta wake up or something. Again, this is my first live, so I'm freestyling it. Gonna be a lot of hiccups, but we gonna make it do. Let me see. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we back. We back. Welcome to the One on One channel. It's my first live. I'm at work right now, so I'm freestyling this. I had to get this live out because there was a lot going on, and I was trying to see. It's my first live, so I could play around with the app, get into YouTube, and see how this thing go. But yeah, we talking about a bunch of stuff. We talked about the SB. We talked about Ice Spice. We talked about music artistry. While they got a new album out, he needs to stop doing interviews and get outside and do some interviews, become more outgoing. So put that on Wale's agenda so he can get this wonderful album out there to the people. Um, it was something else that's going on too, man. 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent is a menace. I don't know what's up with 50 Cent. I don't know if 50 Cent is crashing out, so he's getting revenge on everybody, but 50 Cent threatened to buy out Jim Jones' studio. Like, man, like 50 Cent, you gotta chill, buddy. Like, I know you're mad at everybody under the sun, but 50 Cent, man, you gotta chill. You're becoming a menace. Y'all don't want nobody to beat you up. But yo, 50 Cent is going crazy, man. He called Jim Jones his landlord and threatened to buy Jim Jones's podcast and pay half of his rent. It's getting crazy out here, man. It's getting real crazy. So 50 Cent, a lot of people are getting on you about you putting out the Diddy documentary. It was a good documentary, by the way. I will say that. The only thing that I did agree with, I just think that Diddy should pay the guy that helped him co-star Bad Boy. That was the only thing I do think that Diddy should do. Like, I think that man deserves some money. You know what I'm saying? If if those allegations are true, even if they're not, like you, he should be doing good right now if he helped you co-start Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? You really can't do people bad like that. So I think that was the only thing that I kind of just was a little disappointed in the facts that came out in the documentary. But it was a good documentary, by the way. Everything else is he say, she say. So we still Team Diddy over here, and Diddy's still that nigga. I mean, still that dude. So everything else is kind of like he say, she say. You know, but I think they interviewed one of the guys that was doing tapes with Diddy, and he was saying how he had 50 baby mama. I mean, it's crazy out here right now. It is really, really, really crazy out here, man. Really crazy out here, man. Shout out to Charlamagne. He just signed a $200 million deal with our heart, man. That is a good look. And I know Ebro got fired. It's crazy. Ebro got fired from his morning show. Flex replacing Ebro. And now all of a sudden Charlamagne gets this $200 million deal with our heart. Like it's just amazing. What is this? A radio friendly year? It's really crazy out here. Like 200 million, and he gets to bust that down with everybody on his Black Effect um, podcast. I think he has like a big diverse of people on his podcast, so he should be able to do a lot of big, great things with all that money. Yeah, let me hold $5, Charlemagne, if you see this. 200 million is crazy. But yeah, man, Ebro, I was telling people like, yo, Ebro, you can't do, you cannot do. I was telling, I was, tell, I was telling Ebro, you cannot do that morning show with that crew. They just wasn't black enough. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like that podcast was not black enough. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a black podcast morning show coming after Flex at night. You know what I'm saying? If Flex is coming on at night, you have to be black in the morning time. And I just felt like that morning show, they just wasn't black enough. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But you really got to bring that heat for that morning show. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was the only thing that I would say that the morning show is probably why it didn't succeed. You know, but wish the best to everybody that lost their jobs on that morning show. Ebro's launching his own thing, so I think he'll do good. I think he just has to find his lane and what he really wants to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm still new at this YouTube thing. Even I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I know a direction I would like to go. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all you got to do is figure out what direction. You know what I'm saying? You could be fine. You can do good things. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely crazy out here. 200 million. Wow. Because I was just, they were saying his contract might be up. I'm like, will Charlamagne leave or not? You know what I'm saying? That's the hottest thing on the streets right now. Everybody's want to know Charlamagne leaving because he is the show. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's trying to figure out what is Charlamagne going to do? What is he going to do? But I'm glad to see he's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And he's here to stay for the win. We're gonna just cut this live short. This is a little first one. And first live, we just ironed out the bugs and everything. We'll probably do another live another time. I'll keep y'all like stay posted, subscribe, like, share this live. Holla. of your inhibitions. Feel the music, it's a new addiction. Better tell your feet to do some dancing. Don't have to be all that fancy. Get up, down, move around, get down on the ground, get high.